Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany or Orange Change Bunny. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be called by yet. I'm just getting back into the groove of things. It's been a minute, but I am coming back with this speed build for my new Rags to Riches Family Edition. And before I continue, I'm just going to apologize for any background noise or my kind of nasaliness because it is currently uh, seasonal allergies. Yay. It's, yeah. So, to kind of explain what Rags to Riches Family Edition is, um, I wanted to kind of expand on the idea of what Rags to Riches is. Obviously, you don't normally start with a house, but what I was going for is this family has lost their home to a fire, and this is what the insurance company was able to give them, is these 3 trailers. One is a bit nicer because it's for grandma, and the other 2 are for her grandchildren. Um, so I'll get more into their backstory when I do the cast a little bit, because it does explain a little bit more, I think. I also have a speed build of their original house, the burnt down version. Um, but as for who we'll be playing with, we have Grandma, of course, and her newly fostered child. In the game, obviously, is adopted child. Um, her name is Ruth. At current, I do not know the child's name, um, because he has to be adopted, or she. And then we have Elder and Cassie. Elder is a young adult, and Cassie is a teen, and they're in this first trailer here. They're going to be working towards getting a restaurant. Um, and for what I've done with all of their goals, I've created a shell of what they want as well. So there will be a speed build of those. Those will all be combined just because they're kind of short. Um, but once they get enough money to buy the actual place, I'm going to have them buy the place, and then we're going to work towards fixing it up, and then eventually, like, making it a 5-star restaurant or a profitable, uh, enough profit to be sustaining themselves and possibly move out. I don't know how long the series is going to go. But Cassie is into video games and is just kind of along for the ride with Elder because she wants to make her brother happy. She just lost both her parents. I don't, so she's just kind of in this mode of, this is what I gotta do, and she's also excited about it as well. It's just kind of the little thing, like, she's a teenager, she doesn't know exactly what she wants anyway, and this is his main goal, and he's kind of like roping her into it. So this is the main bathroom, and their laundry room is a little tight. I didn't play through it just yet to make sure if it's sim ready, but I will be doing that before I upload it to the gallery to make sure. However, if it's not, I do apologize. um, Getting into the furniture and the flooring and stuff, their apartment, their trailer is the most rundown, kind of dirty, because Elder wanted to make sure that Grandma got a really nice trailer. So he opted to not have a bunch of new stuff. He asked for the cheapest trailer that they could possibly get, um, and all the appliances are the same except for in the middle one. There's gonna be a different bathtub, and then Grandma gets different cabinetry, I believe, but everything else is pretty much the same. Like the toilet, the sinks, and the stove and the fridge. Um, as for the whole like what they're going to be doing to get their money, I decided that Elder and Cassie are going to be gardening and fishing, and then that way it's kind of like they're gathering food and stuff for their restaurant or something, kind of like that idea. That two bed is for Elder, and this small room right here is for Cassie. I do come back in later to add a little bit more clutter and personality to the trailer, but it is pretty much finished at this moment. So we're moving on into the second trailer where Kalani is. Her name is very traditional because she is a mermaid. um, Her mother was the same mother as Elder and Cassie's, but her father is a different father. And Elder does not like Kalani, mostly because her mother, their mother, rather, continued seeing Kalani's father even when she was with Elder and Cassie's father. So it's like a scandal. Cassie is kind of like, there's nothing that. Ooh, my dog, sorry. There's nothing that she can do about that situation, so she just kind of like doesn't care. Um, as for what she's gonna go for, oh my goodness, I don't know what she's barking at. As she's gonna go for being a vet. Thank you, my dog, Foxy, for coming in for that. So she is working towards being a vet. So she has a big house. Well, it's the same size as everything else, but it seems bigger. Mostly spacious because it's a one bedroom. Um, and she's got the biggest kitchen out of everyone, uh, which I find ironic, but and yeah. So she's got hamsters and a hamster and a hedgehog, I believe, and then there's 3 fish. I don't think they're in there yet. I think I have to catch them. And then she's got a couple frogs that are gonna show up on the table there. She is pretty much best friends with the grandma. She has a bunch of decorations around her house that grandma has made, um, or at least that's the idea. um, as for what she's going to be doing to get her money, is she's going to be gathering and dumpster diving. She does have a dog she's adopted. I did want to change his traits, but I could not once he was adopted. I thought you could, but you cannot. Um, but the dog is a good one. I guess I don't know how to explain. Uh, I wanted her to adopt the dog mostly because it just seems like, oh, here I am going back in, uh, putting the clutter in. To finish my sentence, um, it seems like something she would do as a charitable thing. She would feel like more like inclined to adopt a dog rather than, buy one. Um, my idea for their clutter was to have their kitchen stuff all around, um, just because they don't have a large kitchen. I think that's also why Elder kind of doesn't like Kalani because she got the one with the nice furniture and stuff, and the nicer furniture rather, because she doesn't have as much rundown stuff, and the carpets as well, and she's got the bigger kitchen. So then moving on to Grandma Ruth's house and her child. It is significantly nicer, but still not run down. Really, it's just small. Uh, she's got a nice kitchen. The craft area is where the living room should be, so she used to have a craft room, so she's downgraded to having no living room, but there is a couch, I believe. And as for how she's gonna be getting her money, to make her craft store. She will be selling arts and crafts, but at first she'll be gathering because she does start off with, I believe, it's not a lot of money, but it's the largest amount out of everyone. Just because I decided to allow each person to have their own funds. I did download a mod for that. So she ends up with $349 after paying for this trailer. Kalani ends up with $4. Elder ends up with 77, and Cassie ends up with 15. It might have changed what I did for that, but I do believe it sticks around that same area. So here we are doing the kitchen and the laundry, and she's really into purple, and she's the only one that really has a color that she likes most out of everything. And I was thinking that her foster kid kind of gets roped into making things for the shop. Not like kind of like child labor, but not really, because they enjoy making the crafts with grandma, but then grandma's like, well, we can sell yours too. You know? Which I don't know if my mod allows for children to have their own bank account, but I might make it so that she gives the profit to the child, just because grandma ain't about child labor. But we got a toy chest and the craft stuff, and then we're going to move out into the exterior. So she's got a easel. Most of this has been bought after the fire, I'm thinking, because I don't think a lot of it survived. As for who died in the fire, I kind of explained a little bit that the parents died, and so did the grandfather, and so did Kalani's father. However, there is a mystery to that, because he wasn't supposed to be at the house, and it is suspected that he did not die in the fire, but he is dead. But that's kind of like a mystery, quote unquote, that will be revealed. And we're coming up to the end. We got the dumpster back here, and we're just landscaping, making it look pretty and stuff. And I hope that this is gonna go well. I don't know. I hope everyone's excited. I am. I don't know what else to say, really. I am glad to be back. I am a little nervous, so please bear with me with my ums and my coughs and my stuttering and stuff. So we'll get there. We'll get there. But we are coming into screenshots now. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video, which should be the cast one. Alright, bye!